It's April 1st, and don't be fooled, it's HIE Awareness Month. And so we're kicking it off today, and our theme this year is Hold On to Hope. And it goes along with our campaign that we are promoting with the Newborn Brain Society and launching the first ever inaugural hold-a-thon. Of course, there are many ways that you can get involved. We have lots of different social media tools that you can find at hiawarenessmonth.com. You can get a social media frame that you can skin your own social media with. And there's all sorts of different things that you can do. Again, hiawarenessmonth.com is going to have a toolkit. You can share your story. You can download and share the toolkit. You can attend our educational and awareness events that we're posting all over social media and our website. You can start a fundraiser to share your story on Facebook, Instagram, and other social media. You can sign up for a Hustle for Hope event. You can grab some swag. You can share the global HIE Hold-a-thon initiative. And you can attend the family and community conference that we're hosting in Boston and virtually at the end of the month. We have some great swag this year, as always. Really excited about our Hold On to Hope campaign. And a little fun story behind the logo and the polar bear is the hold-a-thon, and that we are helping the Newborn Brain Society launch Polar Bear Care, a global initiative to find ways such as holding during cooling, developmental care during cooling that's trauma-informed and family-centered. And the little polar bear care icon is actually designed by our medical advisory board chair, Alexa Craig's daughter, B, who is an art student in college now. So if you are a NICU nurse or a NICU physician or a NICU respiratory therapist or social worker or anyone that's involved in NICU care, we'd love for you to join us with the Newborn Brain Society, and you can learn more about and share this global hold-a-thon at polarbearcare.org. Why holding during cooling? Well, we know that it's a huge trauma for families to be separated from their babies. We know that there are physiological benefits to being close, even if you can't do skin to skin with a baby while they're in therapeutic hypothermia. And we know that this is something that a lot of NICUs are already doing, and we know that more need to do it. And it's feasible, and there are many different inclusion and exclusion criteria to make sure that babies that can safely be held during cooling are able to do so. There's tons of resources in a toolkit at polarbearcare.org. There's wonderful videos put together by NICU nurses and neonatologists and pediatric neurologists talking about how to safely hold, walking you through. There's sample protocols if you're on the NICU care side. And for families, we know that not being able to hold your baby is an incredibly difficult experience, and that when you finally do get to hold them, it is absolutely one of the most important parts of the bonding journey with your baby. And so we really encourage our families this month especially to talk about those first holds. Talk about, if you were able, we have so many families now that are newer in the community that have been able to hold, and that's just a part of the everyday standard of care for their baby. And we'd love to hear those stories and amplify them. So make sure that you're tagging us in, that you're using the hashtag Hold On to Hope, that you're using the hashtag Polar Bear Care, and we'll be able to elevate those stories. We want to thank the Newborn Brain Society for collaborating on this advocacy platform and campaign. They're wonderful people that are extremely dedicated to advancing and improving care and research for babies like ours. I also want to share that at the end of the month, we are hosting our first ever family and community conference in Boston. It's a hybrid event, so if you can't join us in Boston, although we would love to see you, that you can join us virtually as well. You can find out more at tinyurl.com/hope4HIE conference. We also are welcoming any physicians, NICU nurses, pediatric neurology nurses, anyone that's interested in HIE and the HIE community, early intervention professionals, whomever, to join us as well. And if you're looking for that link, make sure that you reach out to us, because we have a special code for our collaborators and our research friends. Again, you'll find everything at hiawarenessmonth.com. looking forward to sharing more stories throughout the month. And there's lots of events going on. We have different educational webinars that we're partnering with and hosting and all the things. We have our regular support groups. We're going to be, again, sharing more about HIE in general across all of our social media, our website, all of our communication channels. So we hope that you'll participate and help make sure that more families know about Hope for HIE, our support resources and programs, and that they're a part of a big community that comes together, supports one another, and drives forward awareness, advocacy, education, research, and support.